Well, hey everybody, welcome back to Trivet Knots. I'm John, and I am sitting out on the back deck, getting ready to tie the simplest of all, in my opinion, the simplest of all Turksheads, which is the 3-lead, 5-bite Turkshead, tied in hand. I'm going to use a couple of different Turksheads on this. I'm not sure if this is the one that I'm actually going to use next, but this is the tutorial that I'm doing. And then I'm also going to be doing a tutorial on over to crowning, which will be the covering of the main body, at least the first 4 or 5 inches of the main body of this bell rope. So that's what this is going to mostly contain. The interesting thing to me, I guess, about the 3-lead 5-bite Turk's head is whether it's 5 bites or 8 bites or 11 bites and so on, because you can expand it out pretty easily, is it's really 3-strand sinnet tied with a single line. So if you keep that in mind, it simplifies things. Matter of fact, Miko Snellman does a very nice explanation of this in one of his videos on the Spanish ring bracelet. This is the core or the beginning of the Spanish ring. So I guess that's it for now. I'll probably interject some more stuff. I'm going to show you some pictures from Ashley's and from the Harrison Book of Knots. Just kind of a reference on bell rope stuff at large. Not stuff I'm following, but more bell rope information. On to the tutorial. All right, here we go. This is some flax line. I don't know where I got it, but it's nice flax line, but maybe 4mm. So even though this isn't what I'm using on the bell rope, it's large enough to look at and see for a tutorial. So if you want to know how much line to use, generally, if you were going to do 3 passes, and this is a 3-lead, 5-bite Turk's head with, I'm going to do 3 passes on it. So 1, 2, 3, right? So that's how long. And then if you're going to triple it, there's doubled it and triple it and a little extra. So here's how this thing goes. Around once, and then cross over where you started. Then when you flip this over, you're just going to go under the lead on the right, pull that through, okay? Then here's the key to this. The working end always needs to go under this line. So you passed over here. To get under this, that needs to be on the other side. All right? Let me find my working end here. And then that's going to go back under there. Okay? So there it is again. It's got to be over there. So pass it under again. And back under. Come on, go through there. Come here. All right. So, and guess what? That completes the tying of the knot for 5 bites. Now you could expand it further, but where these two meet, right? When your working end and standing end meet, you have a completed Turk's head. All right? So let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bites by 1, 2, 3 leads. Simple as that. Doesn't take any time, and it's simple to understand how to go about doing it. So then just follow this along parallel to this line, and we'll double it up. I'm having a hard time seeing this through the daggone camera. I'm standing behind the camera. I hope I'm keeping everything on camera. Come here. So that's doubled. And to use these sailors' jargon, we're not going to triple it, we're going to double it twice. Let's see. There we go. I'll probably speed this up so you don't get bored. Throw this inside. So, there it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bites. 1, 2, 3 leads. Doubled twice. I love Turksheads. They're very cool and very practical for covering stuff up and any number of other reasons or functions. Okay, so here we have where we are so far. 3-strand coxcombing around a core of 4 lines, these lines, that produces 8. And then we did a 6-strand Matthew Walker because the 8-strand whipped my butt. Then this is the diamond knot to kind of seal that off. And then I've done 1 row of over 2 crowning already, just because I wanted to get that evened around. So this will be interesting to see over 2 crowning on something that's sort of conical. And we'll see. So here's how this works though. You have 8 strands radially. I'm gonna go over 1, 2, and then I'm going to hold this down with my thumb. Over 1, over 2. Hold it down with your thumb. Over 1, 2. Over 1, over 2. Over 1 and over 2. And let me get back here. Here's where we started. I'm going to pull that out a little bit, and the second one. That's where we start. That was the first one. That was the second one. So we're back over here. Over 1, over 2. And then this one is going to go over 1 and over 2. That's where we started, right? So through there. Then this one over 1 over 2. That's one pass. And then I hold it underneath like this, and then you're gonna fair it up all the way around. And I usually cinch this up really tight. So I'm gonna go sit down and do some more of this, and I'll show you what it looks like. All right, this transition here is getting thicker here. I'm going to do another diamond knot. Well, this is a little bit better version of how to fair up the diamond knot. It's kind of a long process. It is what it is. Up and then down, all the way around, quite a few times. When you finally get to a point where you're pretty happy with how even your fairing up is, you can actually start giving the lines a pretty good tug and then continue to work till you get it even and concentric to your satisfaction. And after you're happy with the diamond, proceed to more over 2 crowning. Well, thanks for watching, folks. That's all for today. It's all for this week. I'll be back next week with more stuff. Maybe I'll finish this doggone thing at some point. Say goodbye, Addison. We'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.